Okay, so we know that Zuberi's victim was a sex worker. The Gilgo Beach murder victims were also sex workers. And sadly, women who are escorts or prostitutes are often targets in these situations. The stats are really interesting. It's estimated that 43% of all serial killing victims between 2009 and 2019 were sex workers. Another study puts it in this disturbing perspective. Being a prostitute, this is a quote, increases your chance of being murdered by 60 to 100 times. I want to bring in Laura Lemoon, a former sex worker, sex trafficking survivor, author, and activist. She co-founded the Safe Night Access Project Seattle to help protect street sex workers. Thank you for being with us, Laura. It always frustrates me when these cases don't get taken seriously or police don't investigate these cases just because these women get written off as sex workers. So I'm glad that we're able to cover this story, and same with Gilgo Beach, and that these guys are behind bars. I feel bad that these women get in these dangerous situations. I mean, this is a job that you did. Did you ever find yourself in any peculiar, dangerous situations?
Yeah, and thank you for having me and for allowing airtime for this issue. I sex workers see all sorts of clients, and we see everyone from every walk of life. There is no like example of a typical client that I could give you. And I myself have had a lot of experienced a lot of violence in sex work, and I know a lot of other people who have as well. And I think one of the biggest issues is the criminalization of sex work, particularly prostitution, which doesn't allow us to really report any violent incidents or even speak to anybody about or identify our profession to anyone really, because it's illegal.
Yeah, I would imagine, though, if you went to the police and said, at least I would hope, if you went and said, look, like this guy tried to kill me and has a sex dungeon and I was, there as a prostitute, like hopefully you would hope they would overlook the fact that you were there as a sex worker because, what the guy was doing is so much more serious.
Yeah, and that's not the case. And police have not been the friends of sex workers for a long time. And, there was a case in Oakland not that long ago where an underage girl was sex trafficked by the police. And police, we can't trust them, because we're not looked at as valid human beings because the work that we do is illegal. And then you add the stigma on top of that of being in the sex industry. I know a lot of folks, and myself included, who've experienced violence from police directly, including rape, physical assault, other sorts of sexual assaults.
Yeah, it makes me think back to Gilgo Beach. The former chief there was accused of all sorts of situations like that. But I'm just curious, like, obviously, I would imagine most sex workers know that these sickos are out there and they probably know the dangers. I mean, I would almost like want to be armed if I did that kind of work or have like a plan or a gun or a stun gun or something. I mean, do most sex workers like have sort of like an escape plan, or do they carry a weapon or anything like that?
Yeah, sex workers are extremely good at reading people for obvious reasons because our survival depends on it. And we have to have good interpersonal skills. And, we're extremely intelligent and have amazing survival skills just in general. But that's not enough. We need protection
Did
from
you ever have to
systems.
like get out of a situation? Like, did you ever get yourself in a really scary one?
Yeah, a number of years ago. So I don't do the work anymore, but a number of years ago, the last time I did do prostitution, so full service sex work, I was raped and robbed, and I wasn't personally. I guess I could have theoretically gone to a hospital, gotten a rape kit, gotten Plan B and PEP and the whole thing. But I didn't feel comfortable, both in terms of the work being illegal and also the stigma associated with it and fearing being treated differently.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, like I said, at least these cases are getting attention because, no woman obviously deserves to be in a dangerous situation like what we've seen, or a man for that matter. Laura Lemoon, thank you so much for coming on with us tonight. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.